in.
Mm-hmm.
DMs.
Ah.
Hey, you! Yeah, I'm talking to you. You connect to the net, right? Well, I wouldn't if I were in your shoes. Corporations say the new net is safe and secure. That they've learned from past mistakes.
I just got a ton of achievements all of a sudden. I just got like...
Have they finally fixed the not being able to receive achievements?
I guess so, because I just got 7 of them.
Gonna be there?
Of course I will.
See you then.
You blind?
I need to go get some arms installed, because I need good arms for this fight.
Have you redone your character since the 2.0 update?
A little bit.
Yeah, okay. Gotta double check.
I went into most of the same build as I already had. Well, the game just froze. That's fantastic.
I have a kitty cat in my lap.
As you should. As you're legally required.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else would be sacrilege.
Yes, very much so. I'm putting off doing a stupid test that I've already kind of done, but yeah.
Good morning, Night.
Good morning, Night City. How y'all doing today? I'm your host, I'm your host, Samsung Solid State Drive. I don't know why my name is my parents named me that, but they did. Bunch of weirdos.
The information from Okada-san. Very valuable. I also learned something through my own efforts. We must move.
Where will it be this time? Trash processing plant? Deserted N-cart station?
In the south of Japantown, there is a street market. It is on a footbridge above the main street. Use the elevators. It is easy to get lost. I am on my way there. Do not make me wait.
I'm gonna make him wait. You ever rear-end a pickup truck so hard that it ends up on its roof?
Yeah. I do that daily.
Good.
Especially when people cut me up in traffic.
But specifically pickup trucks.
fuck yourself!
Oh yeah.
All available units. Emergency backup requested in Haywood.
Day like any other. Roger, dispatch.
Man, this car turns so bad.
Nah, you just gotta get good.
No, honestly though, it actually turns really terribly.
All I'm hearing are excuses.
Code 0.
Oh, I'm talking about
Zero
actuals,
in
so.
this area, all units resume normal duties.
Also, one of those achievements I got, I think that was for, and the game just crashed. Really? Well, I do have an alternative.
Obviously something doesn't want you to play Cyberpunk.
Maybe. But of course, there's always other options. What you giggling about? Hello? Yeah, he giggled, and I have no idea what he giggled about, so I'm just sitting here like, what?
Wired, what are you laughing at?
I think he died.
Yeah, I think you laughed too hard.
Yeah. How's this for a solution?
Dodgy is fucking not that clear.
Well, it's not clear, but it does work. And it won't crash, because it's Steam Deck, and that, for whatever reason, works better. Even though it's all Linux all the way down. I've literally just plugged it into power on my desk here, and I'm just wirelessly streaming it.
I will go mad if I have to hear it come through on my console.
Oh, hang on. Fixed.
Also, it's off-putting because the resolution is a bit screwed.
Well, it's a 1280 by 800 device.
Hey, you! Yeah, I'm talking
My point
to
still
you.
stands.
You connect to the net, right? Well, I wouldn't if I were in your shoes. Corporations say the new net is safe and secure. That they've learned from past...
Pretty sure I have a higher resolution on my phone.
You do, yes. By a long shot, you probably have closer to 4K. This is like... about a little bit higher than 720p. It's also being compressed and set wirelessly, so... honestly, it would almost certainly be better if I could use my capture card. But unfortunately, that's not an option, so...
Out of interest, why is it not an option?
because I
Sure,
don't...
you don't have cables.
I don't have a dock, yeah.
Honestly, with the amount of cables in your house and how many you have, I'm surprised you don't have USB-C to HDMI.
I have... the only USB-C things I have is USB-C to USB-C and USB-C to USB-A. I have nothing else. So yeah.
In all fairness, I can literally within grabbing distance of me, there is a USB-C to HDMI cable.
I wish I was so lucky.
Call Amazon, they're cheap.
I have like $8 available to me right now.
That's more than I have.
Fair, but still.
Out of interest, let's have a look at Amazon. Your Amazon.
Amazon also doesn't take PayPal, so...
British Amazon does.
well, fuck British Amazon. Or Canadian Amazon.
Fuck both.
But you are not the masters of your memories, for your eyes do not belong to you. Or
Hey, it's Gary the Prophet.
They really do. They really do want you to pay a hell of a lot of money for something that shouldn't be that expensive.
do you truly
Yep.
believe that those who have sold you your mechanical eyes have resisted the temptation to peek through them? Cameras are all around us, even within us.
You're looking
Your
about
joys, your
15 to
worries,
18
your
bucks
life.
on average.
For them, it is all mere spectacle.
Ever since Vic installed my
For a
Kiroshi
cable.
eyes, I've had this feeling that someone's watching.
Converters, you're looking
Cybernetics are
about
our undoing.
10
a
to
blessing
13.
and a
Yeah.
curse. We
I'll probably find
sacred
something when I go to the
metal,
computer store
their
later.
metal.
Next Tuesday.
They hold the off switch. Our sight, our breath, even our minds.
The Best
Theirs
Buy.
for the taking.
No, Canada Computers.
But who are those who follow
Yeah, I know.
our every step, you ask?
Best Buy's the next best
Why
thing.
the titans of entertainment in Alpha Centauri? In their wretchedness, they placate their weary and oppressed masses by putting our laughter, our tears, on full display!
Get next to him. I'll stand still if you arresting him for revealing government
Yes, I
secrets.
know I'm not in Canada.
Open your mind before it is too
Stop
late!
screaming at me.
Jessica will like die when she
Yeah,
sees
no.
this.
Okay, in all
Like, this
fairness,
is Max Nova.
you
I
can-
just can't.
you can get a 6-foot cable from Best Buy for like $12.
I recognize you.
If you want a converter,
You
you're gonna be paying
Your
$120.
eyes tell me
Yeah.
that your mind has opened to the truth. Will you provide a humble donation so that I may continue my mission?
You do good work. Use this to wake Night City up.
Thank you for your devotion. I saw a disciple of truth in you from the very beginning. Radio waves bear the truth. Let those with ears.
I've been told that I should give Gary as much money as he wants. Apparently, it
Yes.
unlocks a very profitable mission.
Yes.
Was thinking about swapping some chrome. You got any new toys?
Have a look.
A dumb question.
Okay.
Why do Americans not know what what the flags of certain countries are?
Because you're not taught the flags of other countries.
I was taught the flags of other countries.
Then you were
But
lucky.
Because over 90% of Americans will be told something and then won't retain it.
That's fair. I mean, but they were showing the easy ones in this video I'm watching, and it's like, okay, let's see you actually name the flag of Zimbabwe or Djibouti. So, yeah. The other thing is,
Show an American a world map
oh yeah,
and get them to try and name places on it.
Ask them where Canada is.
they'll probably say that
Ask them where America is. They get that wrong.
they get where the states are wrong too.
Yeah.
Like, what? What? Where's our education system? Oh, right, they teach for a test. They don't actually teach skills and studying habits and things like that. Yeah.
I know where. Granted, I'm not going to sit here and list all 186 countries or whatever the fuck it is. But I can. You tell me the name of one, I can get pretty damn close to it a lot of the time.
Yeah, same.
I struggle more so with US itself and the states, but that's because that's something I was never really taught. I've had to learn that one on my own.
Yeah. Where is New England in the States?
New England, somewhere near Georgia, I want to say.
No.
No.
Other end of the East Coast. It's the Massachusetts, Boston area. That's New England.
Okay, we're more north then.
Yeah.
Boston.
Cheeseheads.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know where Boston is. I know where Florida is. I know where New York is. I'm pretty good with East Coast until you said New England, but yeah.
Yeah, that's more of a region than an actual state, so. It's like if I were to ask you to name the southern states.
Okay, it depends who you ask that and where it's defined. Florida is both a east state and a southern state.
No.
Yeah.
Well, yes, and it's on the eastern side.
It's the southern side. It's the south of the east. That's why I said it's both.
Culturally, it's very east. Physically, it's very south and east.
Culturally, it's also very southern, so.
Yeah.
That's why I said that one depends who you ask.
Yeah. Like, depends on if you're in the if you're in the Panhandle, it's very, very, very southern. If you're in Miami, it's different.
If you're in Miami, you might as well be in New York.
Not quite, but close. It's a little bit. It's more.
Between
Spanish.
Miami and New York, isn't it something like a? It's either 5 or 7 hours of driving.
It's 8 hours from Atlanta to Miami. It's like 6 hours from the border, like from, I think, Jacksonville to Miami. So to drive from Miami to New York, it's a few days.
You could just ask Google.
19 hours.
Yeah, it's just yeah.
Oh yeah, because New York's a lot further north than I keep thinking.
Yes. But generally speaking, when people say the South, and when they're in reference to the U.S., it usually includes Texas, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Virginia, West Virginia, Tennessee, Kentucky, North Carolina, South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, and Florida. Georgia and Florida.
All I can think is the corner of the 5 states that touch at corners, where Springfield is one of them. Because of Simpsons.
North Carolina, Arkansas, Virginia, West Virginia, Mississippi, Louisiana, Alabama, Georgia, Maryland, Oklahoma, Florida, Texas, Tennessee, Kentucky, and Delaware.
Yep.
Those are all the southern states.
Yep. Things south of Mason-Dixon, basically.
But not west.
Yeah. Basically, most of the states that seceded from the Union, except for Delaware, Maryland, and West Virginia, basically.
If you go in geographically, if it's pure geographic, obviously not go by what they actually are. You look at it, you can also class Arizona and New Mexico.
And California.
Summer California.
Yep.
California was split in 2, then yes.
Yes. There's actually a plan to split California in 2. The left coast and everything else.
This wiki article on the Simpsons wiki, I found the article. So you know why the PC version of Genshin Impact? Yeah, okay, what's up? Tell why. Anyway, so I found the article for the 5 corners in The Simpsons, where 5 states meet. It mentions that it's from a treehouse, like a treehouse of war, and was also in the movie, but neglects to mention what the 5 states are. Okay, so it's Springfield, Ohio, Nevada, Maine, and Kentucky.
Yeah.
Those are the 5 states that all have a corner together, according to The Simpsons. Oh, okay. Mobile version, fair. They all Springfield is also being claimed to border Texas, California, Minnesota, and New Jersey. So all the states that have borders with Springfield are Texas, California, Minnesota, New Jersey, Ohio, Nevada, Maine, and Kentucky.
None of them are connected.
Not even remotely, no.
And that's the joke.
Yep. But they very, very specifically never mention where the fuck Springfield is. So.
I mean, let's be honest here. Springfield is supposed to be every town America.
It is. It's supposed to be anywhere America.
Yeah.
You know where
So-
Springfield secretly is?
Springfield?
The Truman Show.
Okay, so, yeah.
The real
mean-
town that's always staged and yet nobody knows where it is. Because it technically doesn't exist.
I never said it was your PC's fault. I said they probably did something different between PlayStation 5 and PC. There's a difference between that and saying it's your PC's fault.
So, the thing that always amazes me is that there are very few shows and movies that are based in Atlanta. Even though it's like kind of like the hip hop hub, it's like still a major city and just like a major cultural center in its own right. But you don't see it in Hollywood. Except when
Well,
they
the
filmed
Real
here.
Housewives of Atlanta.
Oh yeah, there's also Class of 3000.
The Haunting of Hill House.
Dukes
Raising
of Hazzard.
Gion.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Loki. Say Yes to the Dress. It's based there. The Walking Dead.
Yes.
Teen Wolf. Black Lightning. A lot of TV shows and not so many movies.
Yeah. But that's also because like Atlanta kind of like just goes, hey, you can film here. Here's all these tax breaks and benefits and all this other stuff, and it's like Hollywood takes them up on it because that's what Atlanta wants to be. That's what the entirety of Georgia wants Atlanta to be, is the Hollywood of the South, basically.
Vancouver and Toronto are the two Hollywoods of the North.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I can sit and list 169 movies that were filmed where I live. And it's even fucking smaller than Atlanta.
Yeah. Kind of shows the disparity of like what Atlanta is. Like, it's a massive city, yet no one knows about it. And it's like you mentioned Atlanta, and people go like, "Atlanta? What's Atlanta?" And then they don't realize that ATL, which is the main hub for getting anywhere in America, is like in Atlanta. So most of them have probably been here, but only to the airport and flown out immediately. So.
Oh yeah, I remember when that was filmed. Katie Price, Harvey and Me.
Cut the drama. What's this about?
The TV movie show and all that.
Yeah.
I remember when that was being filmed around me.
Well, V, I'll get right to it.
He's even funnier in person.
There is a weird thing. If you point to just about any sci-fi show that has to take place in the real world somewhere in the last 15 years, probably, it was probably shot in Toronto.
Star Trek.
Star Trek is a good example.
The recent Star Trek is a really good example.
Well, yeah, but I'm not even talking about Strange New Worlds. Discovery ended up in Toronto too, multiple times.
Yep.
I know
There again, I can say
I'm not wrong, am I?
that one thing that most people. Oh, okay. Harry Potter.
My point.
Does anyone know
Forget to
where
put the guard up sometimes.
the Great Hall was
And
filmed?
Comfortable on the ground.
How much?
A lot.
I don't know.
More than you'd earn by winning.
Okay.
It's a 20-minute drive from me.
Knew from the start you have good instincts.
So if I kill this fight, I get a shit ton of money. Works for me.
Sorry, but could we talk, please? Just a minute, promise.
Yeah, we get Antiques Roadshow. There's
Not one,
an entire
two.
show based in Cheltenham that's police.
My dad fought him once. A long time ago when Razor just got started. My dad fell in the third round. The ref stopped the fight.
Apparently an
and
episode of
Razor
Sherlock
didn't
was
stop.
recorded
3 more
here.
minutes, he beat my dad. He survived, but
I can imagine. Where's
interesting.
the story going?
nowhere. It's finished. Like my old life. Like my life now. Just
Yeah, no, the Great Hall for
Razor punished
Harry
what he
Potter
did.
was filmed
I needed to
in
know
Gloucester
how he made
Cathedral.
my dad feel.
Oh,
This fucking game.
That's why I'm here, Luke.
what about it?
Thanks.
I can choose between a lot of money or avenging this little girl's father.
Money.
Avenge the girl's father.
See what I
Fuck the little
mean?
girl.
That's a voice clip right there.
God damn it.
Why are you playing with the flux core soldering wire, kitty cat?
One round. All it's gonna take for you to kiss my feet.
We don't want you to
Beg
get
for
brain
mercy.
damage.
Right, Shall we?
It's fine. My mate's dog decided to eat sandpaper.
Ha! Not a very smart pooch.
Gentlemen, knights, citizens.
So, you know most animals, when they go into a mole, it's not horrible. It's manageable.
Right.
Yeah, so think of like a standard full-size molt for a husky. If you've ever seen pictures of it. And you've got that all in one bag just because you saved it up to do something with it because you're weird like
What
that.
are you doing here?
Hey, it's Victor.
What do you mean? I came to see the fight of the year. Everybody on the
Now imagine that dog got into the bag and it went everywhere.
Hey, how are your spurs before the fight?
That is what my mate's kitchen looks like.
Good.
Because her husky is in an extreme mold.
Get far in this sport
Ah.
without confidence. But you know, positive thinking.
No, this is like ungodly amounts of fur.
Like Razor.
Make the fur into a fursuit.
Oh god, no.
Nanofiber real skin shock.
You would sneeze so damn much.
With a meat mallet.
I would put it on and break out in hives.
Appreciate the pep talk.
Hold on now.
I'm not that allergic to dogs, but at a certain point.
Had some abdominal muscle swapped out a week ago, and they haven't taken to him fully just yet. You hit him there, it's gonna hurt a lot.
Thanks, Vic. I'll keep it in mind.
You two ready? At the gong.
So in order to win the money, I have to lose the fight.
Let's start this thing.
May the best brawler win!
His gut! Hit him in the gut!
I just realized I'm not going to be able to kill this fight, probably. My implants literally won't let me die.
Yes, that's a good thing. Save the girl's father. I mean, avenge the girl's father.
Like, look at my health right now. I literally am forced to win. I stopped defending myself, and I just flew back to full high health.
You are absolutely insane.
Alright, when you get a chance, have a look in media.
Good! Keep the pressure till he breaks!
Aw, cute husky doing husky things.
Yeah, the amount of fur there was after an hour. Now, think about 8 hours.
Got him staggered. Just gotta land a few more. Call it now. This fight's over.
That's when you take the dog to the fumigation station and have them pull all that hair out.
This is how it ends?
It just keeps coming.
Did I just let
Yeah.
go of my grip?
You'd be wise.
Daily trips to the
I
groomer.
don't think you could take another beating.
God.
This ain't no
At that point, you'd buy yourself an industrial vacuum that you can just sit and use as a blow dryer.
Yeah.
Definitely ain't the last.
Also, get yourself some serious PPE so you don't choke on it.
That was a dirty move. Damn.
Well, 50,000 ain't bad.
How much money would you gotten if you threw the fight?
I bet it was probably 100,000. But I literally couldn't. If I let him beat on me, I wouldn't die. I could not
Yeah.
defend myself and hit back for half an hour and not die. I was healing faster than he could hurt me.
Ah! Now that is boxing.
Oh, the child's gone. Oh well.
Where's the child?
Yeah,
Dead.
it went
Oh, it's right here.
perfect, and Razor lost. How much? Tons? A few thousand?
Oh, for
at least?
fuck's sakes.
What can I say? I'm a good actor.
Quite the sharp little con artist.
The kid is a con artist.
No, I can explain everything.
No,
He is?
earn what
Oh,
you can,
good.
How you can.
Dad was not beaten up by the guy. Just had a big gamble on me winning. Give me a sob story, so I would do so. The GPS is telling me to leave through that door, but that door ain't unlocked, so I can't.
I mean,
And
let's
this
be
is why
honest.
you go fob a child off.
That's what I do. What to a child?
You fob them off.
Oh. I mean, I had to win anyway. I couldn't lose, so. I have 424 health and just infinitely more after that, too. Like, I have body mods to make me heal faster in combat, do damage, do extra damage when I'm below 50% health, automatically heal really quickly, automatically use health items. Like, I can stand in the middle of a firefight where everyone's aggressive to me and just be fine.
So is there a way for you to take 400 damage at one time?
Presumably a grenade to the face could probably do it, but like...
Thing is, you've also got a mod that when you hit 0 health, you just regen like 500.
Exactly. So it'd have to be like 2 grenades to the face. Really.
The other one's behind the door. You can use it if you want.
Sold that one. All of the fun things I did to it.
The one behind the door.
Doesn't have all those fun tails on it.
It's also broken, so.
What are you trying to do? Fob off a tailless broom to your mother?
I'd like to say I raised you better, but then again, I didn't want you better.
Oof. Burn from your mom.
Not for the story at all.
Pamela Anderson was hot. You can't say anything other than that.
I never said she was. When I said that, you said, "Oh, but I like the brunette." You won't notice it was the brunette. Good story. Yeah, right. Lying there. Hot-blooded American boy. Sexist.
You see what I have to deal with?
Oh, you got ruined by your mother. I love it.
Ashley, Joseph, both, neither.
What?
Talking
Friends, Canada and UK.
And they're laughing at the roasting you're giving him.
Alright. I am off to Lifetime.
See ya.
And I know you're cooking dinner tonight, right?
I should be.
Hurry.
Yes, I will be cooking dinner.
2 and 54. It's time for your local news.
Friends, this is what I have to
He's got the gift of the gab. Can't be denied. But I need to steal your buddy for a sec.
What are you?
Goro, good to see you.
I'm not totally sure she's seen all my wallpapers, but I mean, yeah. It's a thing.
I acquired some
Anyway.
information of my own. Do you know
My
flows
wallpapers
to
aren't exactly the
Anarasa?
most safe for work, but anyway. So yeah. Not that I want them to be safe for work anyway, so. Okay. HW info 64.
Kasama with the parade. He's a murderer. The irony makes me sick.
What's in it for Yorinobu? Doesn't seem like the kind who care to honor
I
tradition.
That is
don't
so.
want to update
Japanese
this software right
heritage is
now
one
because I
element.
don't need to.
Yorinobu
It works.
will also put on a display
Where
of
is
power.
my? There it
The
is.
floats are sure to be
So
beautiful,
I did all that
but the
work
wise
to
and I will see in them a
fix
hidden message to his
to try to
foes.
fix the
What message would that be?
I am here, Gumi
to
no
try to
Mono.
fix the
Watch your back.
issues I was having with
Not worth the
hotspot
subsidy, is he? Still don't see how
and
this
do
gets us
maintenance
anywhere.
on like the water because
I have had an
water's
idea. Look
why
to the
are you
sky.
doing that?
The
But
tide
also
floats
so
will
yeah,
pass
to
precisely
do
this
maintenance
way.
on the water in the
If I could
system,
just
just
get
replace
onto
it so that there's
Hanako-sama's
new water
float,
in there so it's
I
not
could
like
speak
building
with
up
her in private.
bacteria or whatever.
Why jump?
Because
Of
I
course.
think the recommendation is you replace your water every year or something like that. So it's been a
Expectations
year
way
since I
too high,
replaced it.
Goro. Couldn't pull that off even if you still had your fancy
Uh,
implants.
I have thought of a solution.
And
But you
While
could have
you
put
are all about
bioluminescent
mission
algae in it.
I'll know more about the floats.
I don't
They are
want
all
crap
kept
in my
in one
water
place.
because it gunks
Arasaka
up the
Industrial
water
Park.
blocks.
It is there
I don't
that
want to
they
deal with
prepare
that.
them.
I
We
don't have
need
to clean
only
that
to break
crap.
into the compound, find the
And
right
have degraded
float and
performance over
inject the
time.
virus into the system.
Use plankton
You
instead
will
then.
then be able to disable any security before I sneak inside.
So,
Gotta be honest, net running's not my forte.
the hotspot
even
temperature
last I have
has
looked it sharp.
not real.
It was
I
not
mean, I think
cheap,
it's gone down a
and the
little
man
bit
who
from the
saw it
remounting
doing
of
your
the
thing do it
GPU and replacing the thermal pads and stuff. However, it's still like 20 degrees above the rest of the
Let
GPU.
us move
So,
I mean, the hotspot's always gonna be a hotspot, though.
yeah, I know. You were saying like, oh, but
take
it shouldn't
control
like
of the
be like
float is
20
fine,
degrees over
but
like
not all.
15,
The
like 10 to
security
15
concerns
degrees is normal. It's
the
like,
snipers especially.
mm-hmm.
I will
I seem to remember the hotspot and reports of the hotspot for Ryzen 6000 being like 20, 30 degrees over on average. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's now sitting at my GPU temps are now actually sitting at like 36 degrees C, which is what is that in Fahrenheit? I don't remember.
I work in Celsius.
Yeah. It's less than 8.
30.
What would you say to a small test?
I think it's less than 80. Like it's like 80 something degrees Celsius. I mean Fahrenheit, I think.
30 is 86. 32 is 89.6.
Okay.
Uh-huh. And in the meantime, you'll do what?
In all fairness, you know that.
I
Well,
will not touch alcohol.
my old ass rendering computer that I've had for
Now,
a couple of years at this point. I ripped it apart just to make sure everything was connected that needed to be connected. And you know your PC's old when you can rip the fan off for the CPU, look at it and go, yeah, there's enough thermal paste left, shove it back on, and it'd be fine.
You can do that with a modern one. Although if you get old enough, then you're actually in a situation where the opposite's true. You take it off, and it immediately dies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why that's the second reason I didn't change the thermal paste. I literally took it off, looked at it, put it back on exactly as it was.
I'm surprised it's still working.
I'm not. It's an enterprise machine.
and
Well, with
Done.
the
System
yeah,
fails.
the shard works.
it is what it is.
The easy work we have done. To break into
I will say I am very happy
will
with
not
the
be such
thermal
a
pads
pain.
that I did get for this machine, though. They seem to be working relatively well, so for what I need. So yeah. I'm actually kind of surprised that Gigabyte said, "Yeah, no, we know people are going to take this card apart, to clean it, and because it's water cooled and stuff, and then that's just normal maintenance for a water cooled system if they're doing the maintenance properly. We're gonna make sure that whatever thermal pads we put in here are all the same size because, of course, we are.
Fair enough.
Yet they do not tell you what that thermal pad size is. So
Still, the fact that they, standardized it.
yeah. Because I checked them and it's like, oh, that's 1 millimeter, that's 1 millimeter, that's 1 millimeter. Okay, fine. I'll just put 1 millimeter thermal pads on it. Should work. Anyway.
In all fairness, with the enterprise machine, going back to it again in terms of heating it, it'd probably be more efficient if I took the fan that's on it off and just put a standard fucking heatsink from a Raspberry Pi on it.
Oh, is it gonna let me eat the entire kebab? I want to eat the entire kebab. Does it let me take one bite off it? Oh my god, I can eat the individual balls off the kebab. Hell yeah, I just ate the entire kebab.
He's not on his A game, sure. But even without implants, he could decommission.
Looking at you eating that kebab makes me actually want to go to Dunkin' Donuts and grab some donuts.
Just know.
How do you give kebabs to donuts?
Donut holes.
Oh. Those are called Timbits in Canada.
Is this? Hey, yakitori.
No, because that comes from Tim Hortons.
Yeah, but you can't get them anywhere but Tim Hortons.
Did I say Dunkin' Donuts? I meant Krispy Kreme.
I mean, we've got Krispy Kreme.
You can get them from Krispy Kremes.
Yeah.
They're called Munchkins.
Okay.
In Crispers.
I want some chocolate Timbits that have
Yes.
chocolate filling and are crust, then have like that crunchy sour cream shell.
Yes.
Forgot 5. zeros us and pisses on our corpses.
Surprisingly, there is Tim Hortons in the UK.
Oda would not dare raise his hand against me.
What about me?
That is a different matter. I would advise you to watch your distance.
And there's a Tim Hortons within driving distance of me.
Done dumber shit than this, so.
Fair enough.
Things even more stupid than stealing from
Any chance I get, I will go
None done
there.
yet, no. Set the bar pretty high with that.
I am way over procrastinating on doing that stupid test, by the way.
Go do the test.
What test?
A test for some employment thing.
Stranger in a strange land.
Go do it.
Going with you.
But I've already kind of done it, and the thing, but anyway.
No cuts, no butts, no coconuts. Just go do it.
Oh, my phone's about to die. Unplug
Oh
Steam
no!
Deck.
Whatever
Plugs in-
will you do?
I'll unplug my Steam Deck and plug my phone into the cable.
President Myers has called this a
He eliminated the last
It is now charging at 20 volts.
and complete power.
Don't you have like a? Didn't I end up buying you a 3-meter cable?
Yes, but this is far more, like, right here within reach. I'd have to stand up to use the other cable.
Arasaka, an empire built to last.
When I get a job, I am going to send you. I am going to buy you a Wave XLR and a
Power struggle.
decent microphone. And some other things like that because reasons.
Okay.
Probably also a camera, a better camera. But anyway.
Arasaka-sama was a strong and
Thing is, why would he need a better camera? He's using it as face tracking.
ever known.
Better face tracking.
At the critical
This face tracking is pretty okay.
he showed a weakness
For Yorinobu.
for his daughter.
Actually, realistically, why not just get like a track IR?
His band of hounds declared war
I don't know.
on his own family.
How much does a track IR?
Because we're not that smart.
Yet he did not.
This is just a standard camera, so.
Did not wish his daughter to suffer. When Yorinobu returned, his tail between his legs.
Was it you, Kentona, that we were talking about a very specific Canon XLR?
Do you understand?
The Rebel?
Saved Yorinobu from the consequences of his deeds.
Maybe. But
I
it was
mean-
a really high quality Canon camera, but it was
Old.
you had to but it was old, really good, and the only way you could get it was eBay.
Oh no, I haven't.
Long as we get Hanako to believe
It was a matter of I don't have any way to power the thing.
come into play. Assuming she's got one.
We must reach her first. Will you join me?
Sure, why not?
There you go, saves wide buying your brand new camera. Just buy you power cable for it.
Actually, it would need to be like a dummy battery.
So distant.
Yes.
Either way.
And I'm not even sure how well it would work because I've never managed to get any video out of it, so.
Have you ever had a way to power it?
I mean, I've got a battery, but it doesn't last long enough to use the stream. It lasts about 10 minutes. The other problem is the video out is micro HDMI, and who owns one of those?
I think I actually do.
Yeah, but you're not normal people.
I have found a good place to
Neither are you.
That's a fair point, but still.
In all fairness, you hold the tech, I hold the cable.
Apparently.
We must just climb up here.
Oh, I discovered my sticker DDR1 again today.
I have a bag full of RAM, and a lot of it is DDR2, DDR3. I got a stick of RAM on my keychain that is like ancient.
No one is here today.
It's probably like I think 20 kilobytes, 24 kilobytes, something like that. 32 kilobytes probably.
How much DDR3?
Not enough, and yet too much. It's all DDR3 in small amounts.
So I was gonna say, if it's anything decent, I will give you money for it.
Why you just got it on eBay?
That's effort, and I don't trust half the people on eBay.
Fair enough.
I still can't believe Sony decided to just make an integrated tracking system that you just buy for 500, basically 450.
That much.
Perhaps I am simply homesick.
Mobile motion capture for VR and 3D content creation. The Mocapi stuff.
While I try to think of a diverse
Honestly, I'd probably go Slime VR. If I was going for full body.
a bit of sabotage is just what we need to divert
But this would be more
their
precise.
attention. You will have the best view of
Okay, imagine.
And probably 5 times the price.
this old
Yeah.
scope should
Imagine taking the protagonists from
begin.
fuck, what's that series from Ubisoft called?
Let's do this.
Watch Dogs?
Yeah, imagine taking the protagonists from like Watch Dogs 2 and dropping them into Cyberpunk 2077.
You on about Wrench?
No, just all of them. Just take them all as a group with all their stuff, drop them in Cyberpunk.
Watch Dogs 2?
Yeah.
Not Legion.
No.
I will say though, I've been enjoying the Watch Dogs Legion DLC.
It could lead to the warehouses.
Got familiar faces from Watch Dogs 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Pipes. See him?
We could use them to
Goddamn allergies. I hate them.
Antenna. Security hubs liable.
Pseudo-random number generators seem to create numbers that humans can actually remember easily.
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we password?
I dare you to set one of your passwords to that.
perfect for sabotage.
Transformer by the wall.
I think I set a password to like, you'll never guess this password. Or
I'm
something
gonna
like
set a
that.
password to password.
I'm gonna set one to incorrect. That way, if I forget it, it tells me what my password is.
I expected you to be more useful than this.
I'm gonna set one to.
Right, quit moaning. I'll give it another glance.
Is it really only fucking 20 to 11?
Camouflage turrets by the gate.
Oh yeah, I've got to pay that.
Wish to die there.
Got eyes on the comm system. It's a lot of guards.
I could use comms for a diversion.
Think I've seen everything.
We have what we came for.
So, we going in?
Is this what you said before entering Konpeki Plaza? I wish to be certain we have not overlooked anything. We should wait and observe. If nothing else.
Oh, you know what I found? The best option in the BIOS of this Steam Deck?
Sounds sensible.
You can configure the VRAM split for between the system memory and the video memory.
That's good.
Yeah. It defaults to 1 gig. I made it 4.
What?
No Those are the movements. Do you see it? That cat.
Fine looking feline. Thought they'd all disappeared from the city.
It is the first animal I see in Night City, except cockroaches, of course.
First it was birds, then dogs. Cats actually put up a fight longest.
Perhaps it is a Bakeneko.
Back in Echo? What's that?
It is a cat spirit. It brings misfortune, can restore the dead back to life.
Chill, just a cat.
Perhaps, perhaps not. My grandmother knew many, many stories about Kitsune, Kappa, Bakeneko too.
Where'd you grow up, anyway?
I am from the slums of Chiba 11. Once when I was desperate to live there, bad memories washed away by time.
Oh, we are being silent for some reason.
Yep.
Maybe we should watch a silent movie.
Childhood memories. Let's see. Hopping buildings, running away from badges.
I'm looking at specs on my phone because I've never actually done. I haven't done that yet.
You mean specs about your phone or specs for something else on your phone?
No, specs about my phone.
Ah.
Corporate transporters.
So I bought it like a week after release. So I'd wanted one for ages.
But you didn't look up what specs it had.
Let me guess.
I knew it was better than the one I was originally getting.
Fair enough.
When they chose me, I felt I had won.
Okay, what do we got?
I was given everything I
IPX8.
Discipline, regular
Water resistant.
when I proved I was gifted.
120 hertz screens. 1812 by 2176.
All you had to do in return was kill some.
And then the cover screens 904 by 2316. Runs Android 13 with One UI 5.1.1. Got a Qualcomm SM8550 AC Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip. That with octa-core 3.36 GHz Cortex X3 and 2.8 GHz Cortex A715s and 2.8 GHz Cortex A710s and 2.0 GHz Cortex A510s. Jesus Christ, how many CPUs do they want to put in it?
Never enough.
Attached to feeders,
It's got an Adreno 740 as the graphics card.
like you.
Come on, not everybody wants to change the world.
Mine's got,
Suddenly,
I think it's 512 gig. Double check that.
Tired of bickering. Let's just drop it.
sometimes I wish to become a nomad, to leave this world, forget everything.
Never too late to change.
What is your expression? One cannot teach an old dog.
Actually, like this map. Fun.
Do you know what I think?
What's that?
Watch me absolutely fail in this regular match, though, so.
Both have lost someone important, and we are not at peace with this. So we seek conflict, argue eagerly.
Finally
I got 256 gig of storage with 12 gig of RAM.
Living to atone for the dead. Hanako-sama shall aid us in our mission.
Or she'll make sure we die for good.
The Bakeneko got sick of us, looks like.
I can record 8 video.
Well, that was weird.
As will we.
8K at 30, 4K at 60, and then 1080 at 60 or 240, and then 20 at 960 frames a second.
I think it is time to do something.
Oh, fuck, get worse.
You do not look so bad.
I mean, it looks so bad, but my UI colors are changing.
Apparently my phone does not have radio.
Well, that's a rip.
I've got fingerprint accelerometer, gyro proximity compass, barometer. $4,400 milliamp hour battery.
By the way, in the about 7 minutes, my phone was plugged in and charged to 25%.
That's not surprising.
That's some fast charging right there.
The diversionary reaction, that is mine, Tudor.
Let's see if I can't break in real quick, hey?
I'm in.
Good. Now try to enter the warehouse. I will draw their attention away. When you step out.
Okay, I'm in.
Find the largest float. They are controlled from inside. That tech, it could be an ordinary terminal.
Gotcha. How's things are doing?
Good. I will reach the control room and make a terrible mess. Very well. I am ready. When you finish, I'll make the system sync.
I love that I can hack the door, but I can also just smash the glass and jump through it. I had options. Oh yeah, I also get health every time I kill someone, so like...
Both ours to do with as we please. Like Tokyo, for one.
I just reviewed them. Good work. Now it is my turn. Can you see? Terrible chaos. Even the roof is falling. B, the roof. That is your will. There are buildings above. Smaller ones. Use them to come down. B, you must hurry. As Arasaka Heavy approaches.
Fucking worked.
Excellent work, B.
Okay, what now?
Now we retreat into the shadows and arm ourselves with patience. I will contact you before the parade. Until then, try not to get into any more trouble.
As if I wasn't in enough already.
There we go. Oh yeah, I suppose I should play with Skippy at some point, see what he says.
Provocation. Taste my language.
We have an 8870 in Santo Domingo. Roger. Requesting additional backup. Dispatch, do you copy?
Playing PvP in this game reminds me of trying to play Team Fortress 2. I hated Team Fortress 2.
I enjoyed Team Fortress 2 only in so much as I enjoyed the one where you're pushing the bomb to the other end of the map.
That's what we're doing.
It's the only bit of TF2 I enjoyed, honestly.
All units in the area, order has been restored. All units instructed to return to patrol.
And I'm just dead.
Yeah.
Because of course I am.
I'm not feeling so good. I think I'm gonna call it here. You guys have
You're tired?
I'm not feeling well.
Yeah. Understandable.
Just in general, I'm also like it's hot. My stomach hasn't felt good since like last night. Been doing like backflips.
Yeah. Understandable.
Have a good night.